planner friends, it's Crystal with Happy to Plan. So this is going to be volume 2 of my December Plan a Daily series. And what I thought I would do is walk through my supplies that I've collected. Most of the supplies are from last couple of years, and I bought some new stuff this year, but I just wanted to share with you some of the supplies that I have so that we can, if you are interested in doing this project with me, just kind of help you know a little bit about what I plan on using during this project. All right, so this is the paperback that I've decided to use. It is kind of different than what I was originally thinking I was going to be using, and I took a long time to decide, and I've looked at a lot of paperbacks and couldn't really figure out what I wanted to use. But of course, this is my favorite color, this kind of like blue tealy color. Anything in that kind of range of colors is my favorite, so I was kind of drawn to it based on that. And I love the Santa. I think he's a classic Santa. I like that he's not too cartoony, and I like that he's not kind of that old-fashioned Santa. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, but he's kind of like just a classic Santa, and I really like that. So I'll just do a quick
flip through of what this looks like. Not really happy with the snowman. I don't feel like he's very cute. I mean, he's okay. He's just not my style, but I really like this. And this is all glitter. It says Frosty the Snowman, and just like really cute little pattern paper. Don't know if I'll be able to even use this type of paper, but and then there's like a black stripe one, and then there's this December 25th one, and there's 3 sheets of each of them. There's this really cute stripe one with all the different borders that you could use. You can cut these out and use them different ways. I'm a sucker for a good holly, and I love this. It's got glitter on all the little holly berries, and I love hollies. I think they're really cute to decorate with during the holidays. And then this little chevron stripe pattern is really cute. The polka dots that are glittery. I love all of these little cards that are in here that I can use in the project. And then I love this paper. I think this is really cute. I definitely want to do a snow theme in my Happy Planner, even though it's California and I don't ever get snow. Then the reindeer one I think is really sweet. And I love this Naughty or Nice, all are welcomed. And then this one is really cute. It's a glittery, and I love it because the glitter does not come off. So it's a really good quality paper. And it's a kind of a cardstock paper, so it's not, so that's nice. And then there's just green polka dot. I love this one because the Santa hat is all glittery, and I'm sure you can't see that in the video, but it's all glittery, and he is just so cute. I think I'll probably end up cutting him out, because again, there's 3 pages of this, so I'll probably cut this out and use this somewhere because I just think that he's adorable. And I love this Naughty or Nice, all glittered. And then they've got the polka dot, which is a great accent piece. And then all of these little journal cards, little cut-aparts, the note peeking, the reindeers. And then they've got the candy cane stripe one, and then a polka dot in the same color as the snowflake one. The reindeer one is really cute. I love the little reindeer. I think I'll probably cut this and make it one of my journal cards. And then this one has a bunch of cut-aparts again, cartoony. And I really like this one too. This kind of brings all the colors together in one.
And then I went to Tuesday morning and I found this paper pack, and it's by Graphic 45, and it's the 'Tis the Night Before Christmas pack, and the colors matched really well with the colors in this book. Just gonna flip through it real quick. It's just do a really quick flip through.
I like this paper because it's got 2 different patterns on each side, and you probably can't tell, but it's got a slight pattern to it. So it's not just a solid color, it's got a little bit of a pattern design to it. And it's got cute little word ones that I can use in my planner. Like I could cut this and put it into one of the boxes. I like the little stripe. That's a great accent piece. This color matches really well with all the little colors that are in this one. So like these colors and the reindeer one. And the red polka dot is really cute. I love this one. I love the candy cane one. And then another green polka dot and a green stripe. And then this little cute one, again, in a different color. So
I just thought this would be a great little accent pieces for the different types of pages that I want to use. All right, this is a book that I had last year, and I think it probably is not going to match necessarily the blues. See, the blues don't really match, but hopefully I can use a couple of them in here. And maybe I'll use this for one of my spreads or something. I'm not sure, but like this one's really cute, and that's cute. So, I mean, hopefully I'll be able to use some of this, but I bought that last year, so. I also bought this last year, and it was just the deco that decked the halls with chalk. And I mean, now flipping through it, I'm not really thrilled about it. It's not, I mean, I remember, it's so funny how your tastes change over the years, but I remember thinking, oh, this is so cute last year. But now flipping through it, I'm not really loving it. But I probably will use some of the pages, like for instance, you know, maybe that page and maybe that page, just maybe some of these, I don't know. But so I had that from last year. So this is another one that I picked up last year. And again, I don't really like the browns. I like this thing I think will definitely work. So I can use this as an accent piece. But I'm not really thrilled with the browns, but they might be okay with like the reindeer one. I like that pattern. Like I said, I'm a sucker for a good holly. I love hollies. There's just a random piece of paper in there. And then, you know, just those patterns will work. I like that one. So this one I'll probably definitely use at least some of them for accent pieces. Then I have this sticker paper that I got from one of my friends in her friend mail. So I just stuck this in my pile just because I want to make sure I use that. And then I got this book from Tuesday Morning a couple months ago. And it had some pieces, some wintry, Christmassy pieces too.
I went ahead and ripped those out, and I'm going to be using those if I can. So again, I'm not really thrilled with this one. I think it's a little bit too cartoony for me, but it might look good in one of the Happy Planner spreads. I like this one. I think this one's really cute. I like that one. This one's cute. I like the pattern on it. This one's okay. And then this one's got the reds and the blues in it. That one's really cute. It says January, so maybe I'll use that as the January one. This one, I definitely like the other snowman, the snowflake one better, so I probably won't use this one, but I just put it in there just in case. And then I have a bunch of just random papers that I pulled, so I've got some gold glittery, some red glitter, some red adhesive-y kind, some silver glitter, and just some striped paper and some wood paper as well. So that's really all of the paper that I have.
Okay, so another thing I'm planning on using in my project is going to be doilies. So I've got a couple of doilies that I have here from different things. I don't even remember where I got half these things from, but I've just got some doilies here. This came from Valentine's, and I thought that would be probably cute. Maybe I'll use the middle section or something like that. So I'm going to be holding on to this. This actually came from, I went to a Seder dinner in April, and this was on the table, so my sister grabbed it for me and told me I should put this in my planner. So I think I'll go ahead. I probably will use this sometime. And then I've got these ones that came from the Dollar Spot back in February of this year, 2016. So they're the square ones, and I've used quite a bit of these, but I still have quite a bit left. So I can't believe I paid $1 for these. God, that's a good deal. 18 for $1. And I like that they're square, so I'm going to use these. And then I picked these up at Tuesday Morning, and they're the Martha Stewart ones, and they've got all of the different designs on there. So I'm going to go ahead and try to incorporate these two in the project. All right, so what's a paper project without stickers? So as you can see, I've got quite a few stickers here, and probably will end up buying more. I mean, let's be honest, I like stickers.
So I got these ones at Hobby Lobby recently, and they're the little hollies with the gems. I've got these stickabilities for the numbers because I want to try to have different options for numbering each of the pages. I bought these ones at Tuesday Morning recently, and they're the label stickers. So they were $3.99, which, if you know anything about my spending, that was a really hard thing for me to do, is spend $3.99 on it. But it had the 20% off, so it ended up being like $3.19, which, you know, I was able to. I really like them, so I'm like, well, I'm just going to get them. And they're just the little label stickers with the gold foiling in them. So I picked up this one. And I picked up this from Recollections, and it was 50% off. And again, there's the numbers. I've got all these really cute little glittery sayings. I love all the little peach flags and little arrows. And these are all three chipboard. And then I've got this one that's got the different glittery designs and stuff. And then the back page also has the same stuff on it. So that one is super cute. So this is the snowflake one that I bought recently at Hobby Lobby, and it was 50% off because all of the Paper Studio stickers were 50% off. That's the only time I ever buy Paper Studio stickers, is when it's 50% off, because one week you go it's not, and the next week you go it is. So I always just wait until it goes 50% off. And then I bought these Mamby sticks I also bought these at Hobby Lobby, and they were already on sale. And I just like these ones because they're really for like photo overlays. So like this Happy Holidays, and I just love the fonts in them. And I love the big numbers and all the cute little sayings, and then the letters. So I really liked this, and it was $3 for the 6-sheet pack. So I thought that was a pretty good deal. I got some thicker letters, the gold, glittery gold, and these were from Tuesday Morning. I picked up those. These ones were the chipboard stickers, alpha stickers from the Target Dollar Spot. I believe it was actually I want to say it was Christmas time I bought these of last year, and I haven't even opened them yet. So I thought, I actually have 2 packs of these, so if I need more, I have another set. And then I bought this little snow globes. This was only $1, so I just picked this one up too. I'm not sure if I'll use it, but I thought it was cute. And then, let's see, I also have these stickers from Mamby. They came from... So these actually came from this sticker set, which is the 1557 set, and it's a seasonal pack. And I just pulled them out of the thing just to keep them in my little box that I have all my stuff in. And so that is where all of these are. Just really cute little stickers for the holidays. So I have those. And then I have just a bunch of random stickers. These all came from just paper packs that I have. So I just went ahead and threw them in there just because they're Christmassy and I might eat them. And then these are a couple of things I have too that I got at the 99-cent store last year. And I used several of them. They had like different snowflakes on them. But I love this tree one. And it's actually supposed to be for like a room decal or like a window. But it works perfectly well on paper. So there's the actual front of it. It's really pretty. And it's kind of like, it's just plastic. But it's puffy. And I love the reindeer. I think the reindeer is so pretty with all the snowflakes. So that one, I'm excited to figure out how to use these ones in the project. And then I got these ones from the Stickability. They're just the snowflakes that are really pretty and sparkly. And then here's just a couple of random other stickers. There's the snowman in here. I don't even know if you can see it.
Washi tape. Another important element of a paper crafting project. So I've pulled a couple of different golds here that I have in my stash. I have kind of this wood grain too. And then I've got this silver one that says Merry Christmas. And I literally got these all out of my stash. So don't really remember where I got any of them. So that's my gold ones. And then I've got all of these black ones in here. I've got a lot of polka dots and stripes and just solid black ones. And then I pulled a bunch of red ones out. A lot of these are Christmas specific. These 4 I know I got at Dollar Tree last year. This one I just picked up at Tuesday Morning. And then this one I don't remember. And I don't remember the other ones. So that's my red stash. And then I've got just a couple of green ones and a couple of blue ones. And I'll probably want to pick up a couple more green ones and maybe another blue one. But that's my washi. And then I also bought this Deco Runner tape. It's, I don't know, this one says no peeking. I got these from the 99-cent store last year. I think they were 19 cents a piece. So I picked up 2 of these. I picked up kind of this pattern, plaid pattern, and then the one that says no peeking. And I did test it on other ones that I've had because I bought a couple of different ones, and they work pretty good. So I'm pretty happy with them. All right, so the other thing I'll probably be using this project is ribbon. I don't have a whole lot of ribbon, so I may try to get some more. But I found this ribbon at Hobby Lobby last year, and it's got little lights on it. I have this little deer one. I've got this washi. It's technically ribbon, but it's also got a adhesive back to it. So I'm not sure if I'm going to end up using this just because I think it might be a little bit too kind of shabby chic for what I'm doing, but I might find a use for it. And then I've got this rickrack pattern. This one I bought at Walmart for $1. And then I've got this one that came from Michael's. I probably won't use this one, but I like that, and I liked the rickrack. And I'll probably use this string on like a tag or something. So I went ahead and put this in my stash as well. All right, so epoxy dots and enamel dots are my thing. I love them. I love using them in projects. So this all came from my stash. I didn't buy any of this new. So I got the black, gray, and white. I probably won't use the gray ones, but definitely the black and white ones. I've got some of these that came from my dear friend Rhonda, who sent this to me in a friend mail, and I'm probably going to be using the red ones. Probably won't be using the pink ones, but I really liked the red ones. I found this at Hobby Lobby, and it was on sale, and I loved the little camera ones, and just thought this would be cute for the project. I've got some more black and white ones. These are more like a pearlized white, so I really like those. Kind of gives a different sheen to it. I've got these that have the red and the green in it, and I don't know if I'll use the blue and the yellow, but I like the red and the green, so I put that in the box. And then I have some of these. These came from the 99-cent, no, these came from the Dollar Tree, and they're really puffy, kind of flat back pearls. And then I have the blue as well on the back. So I've got the red and the blue, and this blue is almost exactly the color of the blue of the paper. All my hair everywhere. And then I've got this one. This came from the Tuesday Morning, and I bought this a while ago, and I haven't ever used it. But the green and the even this off-white matched some of the paper that's in the paperback, so I thought that would be good to put in there. I also have some of these brads that I just threw in there because I do like using brads like on tags and stuff. So my hair is just everywhere. Sorry, guys. So I just went ahead and threw this in there. It is called the Jolly Good thing, so I think it is from a Christmas line. I went ahead and threw all this into, I went ahead and put all these into the box as well. Journal cards. So I already put the journal cards in the slots, but I do like using journal cards for my weekly spreads and my monthly spreads. So I just pulled out all of the journal cards that I have that kind of are Christmassy. I've got some big ones here. I wanted to include this just because I like the little saying, and it's the same on the back, so I can use either side. I've got some polka dots, some snowflakes, some Christmas ones. I just pulled kind of all the ones that looked kind of like they would match. So those are those, and then I've got just a bunch. I've got a stack full of, I've got a tag in here as well that I can use. I've got a stack full of just journal cards that just are black and white, and just kind of within the same color scheme, and that I can possibly use. So I just want to keep them in my stash so I can remember that they're there. Okay, wood veneers, something else I love to use in my planner. I know a lot of people probably going, what? You use wood veneers in your planner? But I do. On my journal cards and even on my pages and stuff. So I picked up a couple. I've had a couple, and then I had some from my stash. So this one came from my stash last year. No clue where I got it, but I really think it's cute. Noel. And then I have a couple. This one came from my stash from last year. I love the reindeer one, the little Christmas tree, little Santa. I've got a couple little snowflakey ones in here, the star. I got the buttons. The buttons came from the Target Dollar Spot, I think in February. So I've got those, and then I've got a couple of these kind of just plates, I guess, I don't know, tags. So I've got those two. These ones I just literally bought at Michael's yesterday, and they were on like 80% off, so I think they were like 19 cents a piece. So I picked those up. I think this kind of looks like the ghost from the old Pac-Man game. I don't know. So hopefully I will, once I decorate it and put stuff on it, I will not think of that anymore, because I'm like, I don't really want to use it because it looks like the ghost from the Pac-Man movie, the Pac-Man game. But, and then I've got a bunch of words. I've got the best day ever, believe, joy, today, happy. And then I have home, and I found this really cute December one. And then I found this year one I can use on the last page. I found a couple of different numbers that I want to use on some of my pages. So wood veneers are definitely part of the project. All right, so this is kind of wraps up the last little piece of what I've got. It's my kind of ephemera, different collection of things that didn't fit in one specific category. I do have some paper clips I just threw into this little paper clip holder. One of the things I really am looking forward to using are these numbered paper clips that I got from IKEA. So I've got a bunch of those in here, as well as just some random gold ones. I do plan on doing my paper clips like I do normally for each of my layouts. I finally found my Recollections paper clips at the Michaels I went to near my house. So I was really excited I found these. And they were there was a coupon for the embellishments were half off, the Recollections embellishments. So I got this for half off, which I was excited about. And then I picked up these from the Tuesday morning. They're the little clothespin paper clips, the little tiny ones. I do like to use these in my paper projects, so I'm excited to have those as well for those. And then I have a little snowflake punch. I think I'm going to probably buy some additional punches, like a tag punch and some additional things I want to get, like circles and things, but for now I have this one. I do have some little just Christmas felt things. Not sure where I even got this, but I think I might have got it in friend mail actually. So I thought that was cute, so I went ahead and held on to that. I've got some glitter, not glitter, some sequins here, and then I've also got some of this stuff that says Merry Christmas. So I think I'll actually open this and put it in here. I've got some snowflakes here that are just from, I think I got these from the Dollar Tree. I've got some Post-it notes I want to use. I've got some stars that I got from Daiso. I've got some buttons and a bow and some little doilies. This I want to use, I want to make a little charm for the outside. I've got some additional little die cuts. These are some vellum transfer forms that came from Dollar Rose. So it came from a dollar store around here. And I've got some die cuts. I'm definitely going to buy more die cuts. I need some more. And because I don't feel like this is going to be enough, I got this cute little pocket that I think I'm going to be using. I also have a bunch of the clear pockets from the Target Dollar Spot that I want to use. And then I just have a few stamps that are Christmassy. I'm not really a stamp girl, so I'm hoping I'm going to use them. So I just threw them in there. I'm going to throw them in my stash. And the last thing I also have is couple of these little gift bags. So this one's got gold stars on it, and this one's just a vellum bag that I bought at Daiso. So I've got two of these in here, so I plan on using those as well. Alright guys, well this is my stash here. I've got it all in this box, and then my paper pad. I think I might try to figure out a better organizational system for that. If I do that, it'll definitely be one of the videos in the series. Real quick before I go though, I just wanted to show you I'm probably going to be using my fuse tool. So I'm going to go ahead and stick that in the box as well. And I'm going to go ahead and put the glue gun right there on top so I can access it easily if I need it for another project. And then I've got all my glue sticks I'm going to put in here as well. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Like I said, this is going to be for my December Planning a Daily. If you're interested, please subscribe so that you can get notifications when I post videos. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.